to
SourceFedNERD.
And this
is
Table Talk.
You
submitted
topics
and
we
read them. Oh, fuck.
Hey guys, you know the drill. You can submit those topics via the hashtag Table Talk, which is the name of the show, and you can also jump onto the Reddit, which is reddit.com/r/SourceFed. Guys, be creative, be fun. We'll answer them. All you have to do is ask the questions. And heads up, this may be your last chance for a wee bit before things started changing.
Exciting changes?
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Oh my God.
Started changing.
Table Talk isn't going away. Before anyone twists that up and gets real nervous, Table Talk's not going away.
There will be twists, though.
There will be twists and turns.
It'll be rejudged. We'll have a nice veneer on it, you know.
Just like that. Yeah. But that's all you're gonna get. We're not gonna tell you when or where or how or what. That's all you're gonna get. So all I'm asking for you is to be creative with those questions and get them sent in. Like you've done in the bowl. Who wants to go first? Don't fight.
Give it a spin, Matt. Get in there, Matt.
Okay, damn.
Wouldn't it be called there was like game show music?
What is like happy aggression?
Little bit, he's taking a comment. Here he goes, he's reaching in the bowl. Here he goes.
All right, Sergeant Wager Fenning.
That's not a name.
On the
Wager
Reddit.
Fenning?
Woeger Fenning. Wager Fenning. Wager?
I think it's Gaelic.
Vager? What was the most awkward/uncomfortable or strangest moment at a family gathering? My young cousin lifted up his leg and let rip a massive fart in the living room after a funeral. Everyone pretended it didn't happen while I had to leave the room.
Something, wake joke.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah. The first part of that, I was like, my little cousin lifted his leg, he farted at dinner, and I was like, what is this?
Yeah, that's a
children
Thursday.
behavior.
After
a funeral. So.
But it's like, it says a lot about Sergeant Fenning here that he's uncomfortable with the gas and everyone else was like, you know what, we're gonna preserve this.
That's the thing. Those people that ignore something extreme that's happened and pretend it's not happening.
Right.
That's one of the funniest, that's actually funnier than the thing happening.
Maybe they weren't ignoring it. Maybe they're just like, hey, there's bigger things to deal with, like death right now.
It's like let's try to have some respect and decorum.
He's just trying to lighten the mood and thicken the air.
old Uncle Joe wish he could fart like that still.
Yeah,
it's true.
Wish he was still going.
Well, sorry, dead people pass gas when they die.
Well, they do, but he's, understandably, this is the reception, the internments happen. He's already gotten the zombie juices out of his esophagus.
But they say that everyone's got that one family member. Who would yours be?
Who would fart? Now what question are we asking?
Like,
the fart question,
like
or the
they
one?
say, like in family gatherings.
There's always one, like
There's
one
always
weird
one.
uncle, one weird cousin, or something like that.
How is it for you guys?
Oh boy. It's kind of a toss-up. I have one cousin who like used to be like really wild and rambunctious, and he would like run around screaming hot candy, which I never understood. He would just like yell hot candy and then laugh uproariously and then run out of the room.
Hot candy?
Hot candy.
Hot candy.
Hot candy.
Like hot potato or something?
I don't know.
Like...
I thought it was something to do with pee or something. Like I thought it was.
It sounds like a slang. It sounds like something like what you're with your friends or something.
Candy.
What candy is hot?
I don't know.
That's the thing. That's the joke.
That's what's funny about it.
It sounds like
no
something
hot
cool
candy.
kids would say.
Do you guys remember hot warheads?
Oh yeah.
Oh
hot and sour.
Got rid of the hot ones.
Why? Because kids were burning themselves?
When I was in first grade, a kid from fourth grade came over and I've got a lolly for you, and I was like, done, and ate it, and my mouth burnt.
Did they have the thing with like the little scale, like of how long you could hold it or suck it or something like that? It was like, you're a champion, almost there, hold it together, you pussy, yeah, you're a man. And then like
I don't think they called you a pussy on the wrapper.
I brought it to
I think the
21st
90s were a
century.
little tamer than
Yeah,
that.
well,
the 90s were so less PC than now.
Way less PC.
I missed that. I missed when you can just be a little on PC and
I'll say there's
a
lot more. I'll say they'd call it, you know, homophobia now.
Oh sure,
There's
the
a
gay
lot
panic
more.
was rich in the 1990s.
Rich, like a thick batter.
Yeah. And like shows were weird too. Like the second episode of Rocco's Modern Life, Mrs. Big Head tries to straight up seduce Rocco in a very overt sexual manner.
I remember
It is
this.
extremely inappropriate for children.
She's got the big.
Yeah.
Yeah, or is it teaching them the lessons of the world?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you pester a lonely housewife, she's gonna come on to you so hard that it can only be described as sexual harassment. I don't think that's a life lesson most people
Don't
need
say
to
that
learn.
because I have goals in my next few decades of life. Don't take this away from me.
Maud's
Do you
got
want to be
ambition.
harassed or the harasser?
Maud's
think-
wanna.
I would make a great cougar.
You
Oh,
know,
hey. No
I
one's-
get inspired when guy friends of mine who are in their 20s are like, now I'm dating this woman, she's 38, and I'm like, yes!
it can happen.
It can happen.
Maud, it's good. You're a lovely Australian flower. It's gonna happen for you, my dear.
What are these caresses?
It's gonna happen for you. I'm trying to get my cougar time in now. I'm trying to put on my.
What am I,
hole.
1 month older than you?
Yeah, wait, what the hell?
Well, I'm
what are you
saying-
trying to say, Ricky?
Well, by the time you're a cougar, I'll be. I don't know.
You'll be
I
a
don't know.
silver fox?
I won't qualify. I'll be too old, I guess.
Cracking onto me on a table.
What? Am I cracking onto you?
I think you might be cracking onto her just a
Maybe.
little bit.
I don't know. Whatever. You're laughing. It's working. Owen likes it. Shit. I'm doing my job.
There is an allure of the older woman when you're in your very early 20s.
Their experience.
Yeah, well, their
Yes.
experience, and also their approval says it all, because if they're onto you, not only must you be attractive, but you must have some level of maturity or something that is making it easy for them to stand your presence.
The thing is, though, if
you're
there's
hot.
that much of an age difference,
You're
it's
hot
never going to be a
17-year-old.
long-term thing, is it?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's
Not
never a
generally.
long-term
Just,
thing.
it's a fling if it's a few months or
Yeah.
pushing a year. It's just like, wow.
I just saw a movie, and I almost don't want to bring it up because I'm forgetting the title of it. But it was an Australian film, and it featured Naomi Watts
And Robin Wright Penn.
and they fall in love with each other's
with
teenage
sons,
boys.
Yes,
and then
it was such a
sons.
bad movie.
It was, yeah. Well, I mean,
Star's face says it all.
The acting
you
was
just
great.
ate 10 lemons.
Yes.
Okay, Naomi
Ben
Watts
Mendelsohn was in it.
and
Robin Wright.
And Robin Wright, Janae. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. I took us way back.
Yeah.
From now to 94.
Where they filmed that though was where I used to go.
Where was that?
Wait,
That
where?
was beautiful.
Seal
That was a
Rocks.
beautiful
Seal
location.
Rock.
So it's about.
What's the name of the
4.5
movie where I'm talking about?
It's not. It's.
Get on that. Get on that. Get on that. You got
Fact
a computer.
checkers,
Fact
please.
checkers.
My Big Fat Cougar Weekend.
I should have
we
known
paying you
this.
for?
My
Yeah.
friend's in the movie.
It's one
Oops,
word.
I just banged my best friend's
It's
son.
a one-word title with a C. Robin Wright and
Cougaring.
and Jennifer Lawrence.
Changeling.
What was the original
Naomi
question?
Watts.
The original question was, what's the most
the lifting,
uncomfortable
farting,
or
family
upsetting
thing?
family moment
I've got a
or
story.
strange one?
I went back home recently to Australia and to preface, so, oh no, maybe, do I tell you with context or without? Okay, no, let's try it without and then I'll fill in the gaps.
Do it.
Do it.
I'm walking around the shopping centre because we had an early Christmas and we were buying everyone presents so that we could have like a little unwrapping before I came back here.
Sure.
And in the shopping centre, this girl recognised me. She'd seen Nickelodeon back in the day, and now she's watching Phil DeFranco and watched us on SourceFed. And I was just like, that's so cool. Chat, chat, chat. Then Mum calls out, and she walks into the conversation. She's like, oh, realising kind of what's happening. And she's like, oh, Maude came home because she missed my boobs. And then kind of walked off. And I was like, oh, okay. What she meant was that I'm home for a
What
little
could
bit
she
of
mean by
family
that?
time.
What else could she
And
possibly
the girl
mean
was like,
by
no,
that?
no, 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 no. Hey, I still breastfeed too.
I love my mum's hugs. And one time she asked me why, and I said it's just because there's a lot to hug.
Yes.
And it felt like home.
And you were calling her fat, but what she thought was
She
your
loves
breasts.
my breasts.
The warm bosom pressed against
You know
your
those hugs.
breast
I do it to
assist.
everyone who's smaller than me. I've done it to Raina so many times, straight to the booze. That's
That
where
face.
home is.
This face is my favorite Ricky face
I don't even
ever.
know what I did.
Because
I
it's
don't even know what I
no,
did. I
but
don't
what
even know
you
what happened.
you took a second and you thought about breast.
Straight to the booze. That's
That
where
face.
her-
So you ate a seed from like hugs to your mom's breast to just breasts,
Look at her.
and then
She's
that
just coming
face.
home.
Hi, Raina.
That's all
Hi,
that
Raina.
is.
How are you? Oh, there's a banana.
Oh yeah.
It's yellow.
This is
and
already a
phallic
very
and
suggestive
great.
table talk.
Called a door.
No.
Not like a door, like I adore.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
Adore.
Adore.
It's I know it's
Growl.
one word. And the poster is like they're floating on a bench. There's 4 of them in an ocean or something. It's real pretty.
And it's
And
set in Seal Rocks.
it's real nice.
Between Pacific Palms.
Let's
Yeah.
go to Australia.
That's the holiday
You
house.
said
that-
we were gonna go. You said you were gonna
I
take
wanna
us.
take everyone
You said you were gonna
there.
take me and Raina. You
Oh,
told me.
you know what?
You said it.
Come meet my mom. She'll give you a big hug.
I'd love that. I'd like nothing more. than a hug from Maude's mom.
That face right there. You want
She's a really good hugger. She really is. That's where I get her from.
I believe it. I would love
no
to
one
hug
is
your mother.
doubting your
Mom,
hugging
Maude, I want to
ability.
hug your
Where it
mom.
came
Some
from.
people just don't have
wanna
the
do it.
means to be a good hugger. They're a little bit short, or they've just put a bit too much
It's
elbow in,
true.
or they can't.
Getting a
they
well-balanced,
can't
They just
nice,
got those like sharp shoulders.
feeling comfortable.
But they
Yeah,
don't, or they
it's the
don't
right balance.
hold in.
You know,
Or they're just
They
they're
try to break
afraid. They're
too
not
quick.
sure what the
You
pressure
gotta
level
commit,
is.
and you gotta
really
do it.
have
You
to
gotta
just like
sense it. Just fall into the hug.
Did she tell this
you know?
stranger any of that? No.
no.
She just said she likes my boobs.
Yeah. What did the stranger do?
What a sad story.
The stranger just a
I
slow,
think
creepy
you know
smile
what?
across
I
her
think
face.
because she had been watching this, something clicked, and she was like, "I get it now.
Oh.
I get it." Like just because of the zany. Mm-hmm. You know, my mom.
Zany.
Yeah, she's zany.
She's a kooky one.
She's a kooky
She's
cougar.
a kooky one.
Not Harvey at
Kooky girl.
SourceFedNERD. Has there ever been a time where a prank has gone too far?
I mean, yeah.
A prank is only good enough
Yes,
if you know
next
the
question.
person's going to take it. If you pick on someone that it's just not cool for them, and if they don't laugh it off, the prank's gone wrong.
Yeah.
You know?
And then you feel bad.
Yeah. Then it's your fault.
Then you got pranked a little bit.
Yeah.
In your own mind.
I don't remember why, but when I was in college, one of my roommates stole my pillow. He stole my pillow,
Bastard.
and I can't explain
What's
why.
his name? I'll find him.
Sam. He stole my pillow, and I got so irrationally upset because I'm like,
How upset did you get?
I was ballistic. I was ballistic because our apartment was like a shithole. There were 6 guys living in this apartment. There was never a time where it was clean. And I am like a partial germaphobe. It just crops up in places. And I sleep on that pillow. I used to sleep face down so my face would be in the pillow.
It was like a comfort pillow. For
Comfort
you.
pillow. I want to know where it is. They weren't telling me where it was. And I was slowly going crazy. And then when I figured out that he had taken it, I laid into him so hard. Anger like I had never experienced of just like that is something you don't do because he had shoved it like into this dusty
Ooh, he disrespected
freaking
your
like
pillow.
inside of
He
our
disrespected
walls.
your pillow.
Right, and God knows what was in there because no one's going into that fucking crawl space.
Bro, what'd you do? What'd you do? Did you regulate? What'd you do?
I made my displeasure known. And I threw that shit in the washing machine. Overpriced in that building, $3 to wash and $3 to dry. God damn you!
That's a prank in and of itself.
Did you know that like 80% of the real estate in Boston is owned by like 3 different companies, and they're all corrupt?
We are on a
No.
tangent. That's fine. That's fine. Sorry.
No.
How did the prank go too far?
It just was like a
Because
simple
it pissed
thing.
him off too much. That
Yeah.
was like, I think for them, I think they'd say it went just far enough.
Oh, no, now I remember.
Just far enough,
It was
I think
because,
they'd say.
no, it was Sam and Alex because we took Alex's couch for a shoot outside of our apartment without asking.
So they were getting you back,
yeah,
pillow hugger.
I desered it.
Uh-huh.
But I was real upset because one does not negate the other.
Watch me hit this lens right quick.
Okay.
That's all
Watch
I
me hit
can
this
do.
lens right quick. Don't even see. Owen's
You calling
like,
your shot like Babe Ruth?
Dude, Owen's like, dude, he's gonna hit it. He's like, watch it out. I'm glad we got a UV filter on that bitch. Boom.
Oh, way too high. You got air. Oh, don't worry, I've got a question right here ready to go to distract from that. We've got one
you.
from H2O Melon.
Oh, water, sip it up.
What are your favorite Christmas memories as kids? Do you plan on perpetuating a Christmas tradition from when you were a kid to the next generation in your family?
That's a very timely question. I don't know. It's sort of not like a specific memory. It's more just sort of like an aggregation of just like waking up, and as soon as it's like, oh, it's Christmas, and then the energy shoots through your body, and you run downstairs, and there's the tree, and it smells nice. Because you get a Douglas spur. You don't mess with that noble shit. You get a Douglas
None
spur.
of that bullshit.
And then the
I
presents
want
are
my
there.
pine
And
fine.
you run in and you wake mom and dad. You don't punch them. You don't punch your mom and
Yeah,
dad.
what the hell? What kind of messed up household is-
It's Christmas!
What the fuck did you get me?
You get me? I've been a good boy! And then you turn into the Hulk, and then it's great. And then you eat brunch. after
Sure.
Your mom with the black eye, she'll throw
Yeah.
you those
Does
eggs.
the Hulk put on red pants to make it nice and Christmas themed?
He's got to.
Yeah.
He's got to. And a little white hat to
Maude,
even it
do
out.
you have any Christmas traditions?
Well, my Christmases are a lot different to your Christmases because it's in the middle of summer. Yeah, so we all have barbecues and pool parties. We don't wear very much. It's very hot, so we don't really do hot traditional roasted foods.
It's very aquatic, right? Is it like a
Yes.
door where everybody's just in the ocean at all times and just swimming and hanging
Yeah.
It's
out?
like 90 or 95%
Having
of Australia.
prawns? Are you having prawns?
Drinking
Oh, yeah.
white wine and like hanging out.
Sausage sizzle.
So our tradition, only since we've all become adults,
Yeah.
is that at 9 a.m.,
Yes.
the blender stops and you get the mango margaritas straight away. Yeah,
This is great.
That sounds
that's
like a
how we
great
have
idea.
breakfast at the Garretts. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll probably continue that tradition as long as I
Let's
can.
go
on a
Christmas
trip.
at the Garrett's.
Yeah.
Christmas at the
guys,
Garretts.
it's
Let's
so
do
great.
it.
Who wants that? Leave
I
a comment
want it.
below.
The hardest
Who
part
wants
is
an
like
invite?
Christmas
If you
at
want
the
an invite, there's
Garretts.
going to be an Eventbrite page.
You can send me and Leaves and Maude to Australia.
Yeah.
So
Let's
other people
start
can come
that
too.
hashtag
like,
send us to Aussie.
Owen can come too.
Yeah.
The hardest part about Christmas at the Garretts is that you eat everything and then you have to wait before you go swimming in the pool.
If that's the worst problem,
Yeah.
I'm
Then
in.
we're on
Yeah.
board.
Then
Yeah,
I'm
because
on
normally it's a
board.
lot worse. My Christmas tradition growing up, I mean, hey Bruce. So we would go to the movies.
Hey,
and we'd
Bruce.
Go, hey Bruce.
What? Did I miss
We'd
something?
go to the
Did I miss
movies
something?
and Hebrews, Jewish people.
I did miss that.
Yeah.
The
We
Jewish
would
people.
go to the
Chosen
movie,
people.
go to the movies, and we would go get Chinese food.
Oh,
right in the Owen. You got it right in
That
Owen's
was-
eye.
That laugh and the apology were too. They didn't really. It's not,
Where are you going?
I'm down under, mate. I'm down under. There's a mermaid in the coral
Boy,
reef.
don't bite me!
Yeah.
I realise
sorry.
that's my slogan
That's
in
what-
Australia.
You can't do a bad Australian.
Well, everything's trying to kill you in Australia. All the snakes, all
say
the
that.
spiders. So
I was
if you
swimming.
talk about Australia, it's like, oi, don't bite me.
Don't come to America. We'll shoot you.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Hey.
Is that a thing?
Hey,
Don't shoot
don't
me.
shoot me. Yeah.
Oi, don't bite me. So Jewish
Yeah,
tradition.
you know, sometimes we'd go for a double feature. If
you
we were
watch
feeling frisky.
movies.
Yeah, we'd go to the movies, JD. What do you have a problem with that?
Sometimes we see a double feature.
Sometimes we go
we're
for a
being
double
real
feature.
edgy. Like
Yeah.
you get a little.
But
Just a double
I
feature.
just doubled my
That's
features.
it.
the first,
That's
the one, like 5 years ago, I actually did my first real like Christian Christmas because I had hated Christmas for years because it always made me feel excluded as a boy.
Is it like Jew in? Are you jealous of Christmas
Are you
revelers?
Jewish of Christmas?
Are you? I didn't go there. You almost baited me. I almost hopped
Look,
on.
I'll tell you straight up. Of course we're jealous. Of course we're jealous. Look, here's the
Nothing
thing.
says you can't have
Hanukkah
it.
is a terrible holiday. It's trash. Let me just say that straight up. First of all, every single Jewish holiday is the same story. They hate us, we survived, let's eat a meal. And in this case, we also have magic oil. Okay?
Magic oil? Tell me
Magic,
more about the magic oil.
so basically we
Give her the Cliff
we were
Notes. Give her the-
fighting the Greeks, and we finally fought them off. And in our sacred holy temple, it was always meant to be that the menorah above the ark was always lit. And or just like, I don't know if it was a menorah or a lantern, and we only had enough oil. They'd smashed all the oil pots, but only enough was left to last for one night. And it would take 8 nights for us to make more oil so that we could keep it lit. This oil that was supposed to only last for one night lasted for all 8. So we
There
were
it
able to
is.
keep it lit and maintain our traditions.
Thus the dreidel.
Right. But here's the problem. No, not thus the, stop
What's
it.
a
The
dreidel?
dreidel is
Quick one.
gambling. The dreidel is gambling.
Dreidel.
I made you out of clay.
Hey,
Dreidel.
now dreidel I shall play. Hey, yeah.
I only know that from South Park.
So, Christmas, you have like a morning where you all are surrounded with each other and you're
Yes.
all giving each other gifts and there's like all this love in the
Mango
room.
margaritas.
Mango margaritas. You can sustain, a family can get together and potentially not fight and just love each other for 6 hours.
Sounds great.
When you have to do that for 8 straight days and people have to go to school and go to work,
Oh yeah, that
it's
doesn't. You don't get the
it's
time
impossible to sustain it.
That's ambitious.
So like the first night, you're all super excited, you're all super happy. Second night, you're still kind of into it. By the 8th night, not only are like the gifts like pencils and stuff, but you can't stand each other.
You got
And it's
that
like,
traffic
I don't want to
kicker.
wait for dad to come home, give me gift so I can just go away because I am mad at you. Like, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of heartbreak.
Do most young Jewish kids feel this way?
I don't know. You can let us know in the comments if that was just my experience.
If you're Jewish.
But like, you know,
let us know.
It was just, it's not sustainable versus like going to Christmas and actually experiencing that for the first time. And my then girlfriend's family was so kind to me, and like they didn't know me, but they bought me gifts. Oh, you got a drink because I mentioned yeah, hilarious. So, you know, they bought me gifts and they were just like very, very, very sweet, and they all just loved each other all day. It was amazing.
What's the message of the story? What's the moral of the message of the story?
Ooh.
Quality, not quantity.
Sure. You know, like, look, Hanukkah may last for 8 nights. You could fill it up, like come up with different things to do every night to keep it fresh. If it's the same thing every night, ooh, there's a law of diminishing returns.
Hold on, you are literally arguing to keep something fresh even though the religion is thousands of years old.
There's some kind of point to be made here about all other religions, but I'm not finding it right.
Come to the Garretts, we're agnostic.
We love all religions.
Atheist.
All non. She doesn't even fucking know. We love them all. We love everybody. Can we do one more? Can we do one? I'm having so much fun
Rickey,
with all of you. We're gonna go to Adelaide or Perth or whatever right after this.
It's the rocks, the seal rocks, buddy.
Seal rocks.
It's gonna be great. All right. Cleaner than shit. Are you? How do you feel about buying other people presents? Do you love doing it or hate doing it? Do you find it easy or hard?
The more I like the person, the more I like to buy their present.
Yeah. I like being able to get something that I know will make someone happy.
Yeah.
Like figuring out that thing. Gift giving, my family has never been great with because my dad doesn't accept gifts. Like we would buy, that was another thing that made Hanukkah hard, was like we'd buy him gifts or make him gifts, and
Dad kind of sets the tone.
He would return them.
Yeah. All right.
Whatever it was. The only thing he wanted was golf balls. Yeah. So like we always grew up in a household where it was just sort of like we went to each other like, what do you want? Okay, and we would buy them that thing. I love being able to like actually creatively think of what would make someone happy because it was something that I had to learn for myself.
Yep.
And it's really nice. It's really nice to like feel like you really know somebody. And then there's also that scary tension of like, oh God, what if I got it wrong? What if they don't like it?
It's a little bit of an experience.
And then the look on their face when they see it and they love it.
It's a little bit of an emotional roller coaster to it.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be a little stressful. This time of year, honestly, can be a little stressful if, you know, money.
There's online shopping these days.
There's online shopping,
Cyber
but
Monday,
still,
mofo. You finish that stuff in 20 minutes.
My family keeps growing every year. Like they just keep popping out babies, and then it's like more and more.
Oh, you get gifts for all of them.
And then the year you got to get a little something for everybody. Then you go to the Christmas party, and everybody's there, and everybody's giving all the kids presents, and then you're there like empty-handed.
Like a schmuck.
No, not like a schmuck. You can't do that. I'll be schwitzing all day.
Why don't you just make them like photographs?
Acknowledge my Jewish reference. I know the word. Schwitzen.
Schmuck.
Schwitzen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said schmuck. Dude, you said schmuck. You said schwitzen.
Yeah, I heard
say
you. Move
bitchin'.
on.
That's it for Table Talk today.
No, I didn't hear you.
It's all right.
Thank you so much for joining us in our holiday special where we talk about presents and how we celebrate Christmas and Hanukkah and Judaism. We all learned something. Maybe you did too, but don't forget you can submit your topic. Does not have to be Christmas based. All you got to do is send it in to us. You got to Twitter, use the hashtag. You got to Reddit, join that little subgroup there.
What?
There's there's like 40,000 of you guys in like some secret society talking all things SourceFed, and it's pretty cool that you can be a part of the community. Yeah. Speaking of community, SourceFed.com just got relaunched, and it's 100% community based. So get in there, log in, hit those forums up, learn about everything.
Can I just say, it is gorgeous, the new SourceFed.com.
That's amazing.
What?
Oh my.
Oh, someone's gonna comment that I've got a big mouth. How long does it take for you guys to figure out that I've got a big mouth?
Set you up for a
gift. Yeah, no, there's gonna be a gif of a train traveling from your mouth into Maude's mouth.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen?
I have no idea what face I was making at the time, so that'll be very interesting to watch.
Only on Table Talk. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hello, I'm a white American male.
And I'm not.
Correct.
And I'm nothing.
No, you are a vagina. We've got a brand new comedy channel coming to you called Nuclear Family.
We are taking over the For Human People's channel.
Okay, big fat fatty. No! No! No!
What are you doing?
You can expect that every week on the Nuclear Family channel, so go subscribe, goddammit!
We're about to go into some sort of fun Star Wars event that we were invited to last minute.
The fact that they didn't call it the Kylo Ren Den has me really upset.
And
Hey, in some movie news, Paul Dini weighed in with his opinion on Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn outfit in the upcoming Suicide Squad movie.